My friend, what another great request. We're going to be doing Auld Lang Syne. That is spelled AULDLANGSYNE. This is one that everybody knows, but they don't know the name to. It has the la, la. It's if you've ever watched Frank Capra's what is that? It's a Wonderful Life. Zuzu's Petals. You'll know this song. Anywho, it's a fun one to play, and it's a great one in between that Christmas point to the New Year's time. It's something you can sing with everybody, and if you sing it on New Year's, everybody will join in. All right, this is also in the key of G, as most Christmas songs are. C or G, no sharps, no flats, or 1. A couple of them have 2 in the key of D, G whiz. Some of them are even in minor chords, but they stick to like 1 or 2 flats. Not too terribly hard. Also, if you know a Christmas song which is in a different key signature than the something that has 1 or 2 sharps here and there, tell me. I would love to hear. Let's see here. Unless it's for a harp that's in C sharp. But anyways, I digress. So, should all acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind? A G major is going to be played here. You can play it in your first or second. I like to play it in my second, so it leaves my fingers open for the E minor, which is right there, my secondary chord. G major, E minor. We're going to be going up here to an A minor. And if you have any question about any of these chords, check out this channel or other channels. Just type in the Wago Howard and the name of the chord and it will pop up. And then after the A minor, hit a D major. These are all our standard 5 chords below the 5th fret, or 7 chords below the 5th fret that we know. So G major, E minor, A minor, and D major. Back to that G major, the 1. Then we're going to go to the C, which is our 4. Hold it out. We're going to hit our D major, our 5, our minor 6, the E minor, A major. So there's a key change because there is no A major in the key of G nor C. So we're going actually to the key of D, or the key of A if you want to call it that way. But I call it D, and that's my D, E, F, G, A. It's my 4. So A, and then I'm going to go to a D, C, D7, which is great because off of the C, our finger's already on that C note, and all we have to do is put our finger on the G string at the second and the E string at the second to get the D dominant 7 or the D7, and then right back to that G major. Now, of course, I play it secondary fingering, meaning I take my first finger off, put my second where my first finger was, second finger onto where my third finger onto where my second was, and then I bring my pinky on. Blah, blah, blah. Tongue twisted today. So here it is with all the different chords. The only weirdness is once we get through the chords in the beginning, G, E minor, A minor, D, C, D, E minor, A, those are the chords, D7. We're going to have a B minor, then we're going to have an E minor, an A major, to a B7. Woo! Some moving lending chords. To an E minor again, up to a D7, and then to a G7. The way I'm going to explain this is this. If you know how to play a D7, when you move this horizontally and take all of your fingers up and then go shift over to where your first finger is no longer on the B string, but your first finger is on the G string, that same shape makes an A major 7. D dominant 7, A major 7, B7 is the next one down. So the B7 we're looking for, quite literally, is this backwards looking triangle. You could also put your pinky up top here, which sounds super fresh. So what we're going to do is we're going to go through this process. A minor, played in this first position, is this. When we switch our A minor to the second fingering position, as we did with the G major, just doing them back and forth. I call these teeter-totters. You could play a key one way with one set of fingerings. You should be able to play that same chord with another set of fingerings in real time, and not, here's our D7, here's our D7. Gee whiz, here's a D7 playing with a bar. Being able to play your chords fundamentally in a couple different ways with different fingerings is absolutely wonderful. So, all together now, this last line is going to be take a cup of kindness to get Auld Lang Syne. So we've got a B minor, E minor, A major, B7, E minor, D7, then a G. Heck, I would even play that D7 with a sus on there. It feels good. I'm going to play the whole thing in its entire top right now at the 5-minute mark. Enjoy, and I'll talk about the rhythm structure after the video's over. should hold a acquaintance before want and never want to mind. Should holy acquaintance before want and the days of Auld Lang Take a cup of kindness and Auld Fun. Notice how most of these rhythms were all downstrokes. Every once in a while, for the chords that seem out of place, I stopped, let the rhythm keep going with the singing, and then did a little rake picking, which really adds some emphasis to the actual thing. Remember, if you're not strumming too loud or too fast, you could actually add something called dynamics, where you can change the tempo and the volume a little bit to give it a little bit more meaning. I hope you really enjoyed this. I enjoyed putting it out here. And if you have any questions, throw them in the comment section. If you like, thumbs up and subscribe. If not, don't. And we'll see you for our next tune. Aloha!